Yeah, so today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be doing a walkthrough of this mock exam from the SecOps group. It's a web application security penetration testing exam. I believe it's 4 questions. I've done it once before, so I just wanted to do a walkthrough to show you guys how I achieved it. So let's get into it. So this is it. This is the first question. It's 4 questions, and we are given 1 hour to answer everything. And I think it's 10 marks per question, or I believe one question will be 20 marks or thereabout. So the first question says, which of the following cipher suits is not supported by the target website mock.hackme.secops.group? So just from looking at it, if you are familiar with cipher suits, you can tell that there's an option here that uses a deprecated TLS version as TLS version 1.0/1.1. So among this list, this is the suspicious one that I believe is not supported by the target website, because if it's a modern website, it's definitely not using uh, a duplicated TLS version. But we can confirm by doing an SSL enumeration of the ciphers on the website. So we can do this with Nmap. So let's go into Kali and open our terminal. So first of all, let's copy. Okay, I'm sure I can type it in. So to do this, we are going to type Nmap, Nmap, sorry, I don't like this duplicated screen. So we are going to type nmap dash dash script SSL enum cipher. So this will help us enumerate the ciphers that is on the website that the website uses to encrypt its data, you know. So let's get into it. All we have to do is click enter on the keyboard and wait for nmap to enumerate the ciphers. Then we compare it with the options we are given. So I'm using port 443, obviously, because port 443 is the HTTPS port. So you understand. As we can see, there's a TLS version 1.2 and TLS version 1.3. And if we were to open our you know website, okay, I think I have to. The first one is ECDHERSA, then AES256. So let's search for it on the list if it's there. So this is it. As you can see, it's one of the ciphers that the website uses. So it's not option A that is the answer. If you check option B, DES CBC3, then SHA. Let's check the list and see. If you look carefully, you see that there's no such cipher on this website. But we can keep checking all the other options. AES256, GCM. Let's check AES256, GCM. This is it. As you can see, it's there. You can check the last one, DHERSA. Let's check it. DHERSA, RSA. Yes, RSA AES 128. This is it. As you can see, it's present there. So it means that the answer to this question is option B. So let's move on to the next question. We can clear our terminal since we are done with it. Don't like a cluttered terminal. So The next question says, which of the following users exist on the target website? So this is the website, the same website that we um, did that SSL enumeration on. So to do this, we are going to check if any, any of these are valid emails. You understand? If the email exists, that if it can receive emails, you understand? If the email can receive mails, rather. So let's open our Chrome and we'll go to Ontar.io. So this is a service that you can use to check and verify if emails are actually real or if they are fake or they don't exist. So you are just going to check for the option to actually think there's, yeah, email finder. So let's check. The first email is developer at setups. So let's put that in. We are going to say verify mail instead. So developer at setups.group. So let's check if we typed it in correctly. All right. You click verify mail. This is supposed to be free. I've done this before. Or is it my VPN that is messing with it? Don't think so. I don't want to have to create an account. Uh, okay, let's just create an account quickly. Let's sign up with Google. I'll pause this video and create the account and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, guys, I don't know why Ontar.io was giving us such a tough time. So we are going to use this different service, Verifalia. So let's test the developer at secups.group and click validate. And we do the captcha. Let's not forget we are running on a 1 hour, you know, time frame. So this developer at secups.group says undeliverable. Let's check our time. We still have 48 minutes. It says undeliverable, which means this email is invalid. So I think the next one is dev at secups.group. So let's check that. Let's validate that. Run the captcha. Undeliverable, which means this email is also invalid. So let's check support. Support at secups.group. Then we'll do the captcha. This is also undeliverable, which means it's the last email that actually exists, but we can confirm by also checking it. So let's say admin at secups.group. So this is it. We do the captcha. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I believe the last one is the answer. It says we've hit our limits. It says we've hit our limits. I don't know. I don't want to have to register for any website. So I believe this is the actual correct email because this other one said undeliverable, which means they don't exist or they can't receive emails. So let's go to the next question. This question says register an account on the mock hack me secups.group application. Identify a flaw within the forgot password functionality and log in as user secret at secups.group. After successful login, you will see a flag displayed. Please provide the flag below. So this is the website. You are going to run a forgot password on it. You are going to run a forgot password on it. That will create an account with a fake, or rather a temporary email. Then we run a forgot password on that account we created. So when we run that forgot password, we analyze the response we get from the the web server of Monk Hack Me Secops group. So let's do that. We'll go to our Kali. Let's just open it. Um, so just open my Kali and I'm going to visit that website. I'm going to be using Bob Suite. Okay, I just went back to copy the website so we don't have to type it in. So let's go to the website and see what evidence we can gather. Let's see what the website looks like first. Alright, this is it. We have a session to enter your email and your password and login. And from the question we're given, we're asked to, register an account. So let's do that. We click on sign up. Let's just say um, temp user. Let's give it the name temp user. Then the email we use will be a temporary email. So we are going to use email on deck to actually generate a temporary email, and by doing that, we'll use that email to create this account. And when we run the forgot password, it's this email that we receive the response from the web server. So let's create the email. Let's generate the temporary email. Um, so this is it, and we go back, paste it in. The password we can just give it password 123, password 123, and we sign up. So we just signed up. Now we are going to run the forgot password command, and before we send the post request to the web server, we are going to turn on our Foxy proxy so Bob Suite can intercept the post request. So I just turned on intercept, and we are going to paste that email back in. Then we send the request, and we check if Bobsuit has intercepted it. It's supposed to intercept it. Okay, this is it. So we are going to use the repeater. I'm going to send it to the repeater. Send to repeater so we can analyze you know, the traffic, the response from the server rather. So let's send this, and we check the response. So it says status one, message, check your inbox for the link to your reset password. So I guess we have to go back. Let's go back to our you know let's go back. Let's go back to our uh, email on deck. Oh, we received an email. Let's check it. for the link. We can copy the link address and we'll paste it in and analyze it. Let's just paste it into another tab and analyze what's actually on the link. Alright, as you can see, this is obviously a vulnerability. There's an hash or a hash, whatever you want to call it, in the link, in the URL, and this is not supposed to be like this. It's a vulnerability because any attacker can see this and try to decrypt what this hash actually is. So my suspicion is this hash is either the username or the you know the email of the user. So this, when you click on this, the hash sort of like confirms that okay, which user is actually sending this forgot password request. You understand? So to confirm this, you are going to use a service called CyberChef. You understand? Let's just copy this hash. Let's copy this hash. We are going to type in cyberchef.io and we use CyberChef to actually, we'll convert the name and the email to an MD5 hash because that was obviously an MD5 hash in case you don't know. Just from looking at it, you can tell that it's an MD5 hash. So what we'll do, we'll type in MD5, we'll drag it in. So this is going to convert. I haven't typed anything. Okay, so let's check the username first of all. The username we gave it was temp user, right? So temp user. And the hash we copied started with 85. So it's obviously not the username, right? So I guess let's check the email. Let's check the email. So this is the email, and as you can see, this hash is exactly the same as the one here. Can you see it? Starts with 85 and ends with 85. So this confirms my suspicion. And what we were asked to do in the project was to log in as the secret at secup.group. So now we are going to actually do a forgot password for this secret um, account, this particular account. We're going to do a forgot password and we are going to change the user password and we'll use our new password to log in. So to do this, we go back to CyberChef, we'll delete this and we'll type in, since we know that the MD5 is actually, so what this is actually going to do is going to tell the server that okay, is the secups user, is the secret user that is actually making the forgot password request. So that's what we are going to do. So it will be secret at secups.group. So this is the MD5 hash of secret at secups.group. We'll copy it and we'll use that to reset our password, right? Use that to reset our password. Let's go back to, we can turn off the intercept since Bob Sweet did not really reveal anything, interesting for us. We'll turn off the intercept and we'll also turn off proxy. We'll disable it so the request can go through. So yeah, we can check the original um, link that we received. Let's check it. We can go back to our, what do you call it? Clipboard. We can go back to our clipboard and we check the structure of the link that we got when we did the forgot password. You can see it says index, then question mark, hash equal to. So That's what we are going to do. We are going to say slash index question mark hash is equal to, but instead of this hash of our temporary account, we are going to feed in the hash of the secret user. We are going to feed in the hash of the secret user, which is this. Feed it here. So what we are trying to do, we are going to reset the password of the secret user. So this is it. As you can see, a page to change the password has appeared. So all we have to do is type in a new password. So we can just actually say new password, and we update it. We just updated it. So now let's log in as the SecOps user. So the secret SecOps user. So we say secret at SecOps dot group, and the password will be new password. So let's log in and see if it will work. And just like that, we are in. We just compromise the secret at secops dot group account. We gained access. We locked the original user out. It's now our account because we changed the password. This is the flag. These letters inside the brackets. These are the answer to um, the question three. So we can just copy this and copy it, and you know let's make sure we copied it right. I will paste it here because this is um, this is what you are looking for. This is the flag. So we submit it, not the exam. We are submitting only that question. As I'm back, I just submitted it. As you can see, I've submitted. This is the answer to this particular question. Let's go to the next question. We're running out of time. So this says examine the home section. That's the home section we just gained access to of the secret user. Examine the home section of the application. Exploit a weakness in the AWS configuration and obtain the flag from the S3 bucket named. This is the name of the bucket, but it's redacted. So we are going to look for this bucket name and provide it below. So let's explore that website. Let's see what we can find. So this is the home page. You can see it says home. So let's check what's actually here. We can see the email. Just ignore this. This is like it's placed there to actually lead us astray. So that means nothing to us. This is the logout button. So you can see that there are three documents here, and obviously, since we just saw that this particular website has an AWS account, an AWS storage, it's it clearly means that okay, it's suspicious that maybe these files are actually hosted on AWS, right? So let's inspect the page and see what we can find. Let's inspect the page and check the HTML code. Let's see if we can find anything relevant. We can do this. Can do this. So this is it. As you can see, it says this is the link. It says S3 download. Um, okay, what we'll do, that S3 obviously tells us that these are saved in an S3 bucket, right? So let's download one of them and see. Let's download the first one. Then we'll inspect the download link, the actual download link, and see what we get. I don't know if the download has started. Okay, that's Pop Suite. I was trying to download. I forgot I had the SH, the installation file already. Why are you reloading? Okay. It says you're having a problem with this site, but if you pay attention, we just got the you know the bucket name. As you can see, it says mock dash XXS. These are redacted, but when we go back, we'll see that it's actually the name of the bucket, right? So let's copy that because that's what is important to us. And copy it. I don't know why this is failing. I think my network is still bad. Foxy proxy is disabled. All right. We don't need to actually download the files anyway. Now that we have the name of the buckets, what's the next thing that we are asked to do? It says exploit a weakness in the AWS configuration. Obtain the flag from the S3 buckets. So what we'll do, let's check our options. All right. To access the buckets, we'll actually have to use, the AWS CLI to try to get the content of the bucket. And to do this, we'll have to, create AWS access keys. And we have to create an AWS access key. So I'm just going to go into my AWS account and create my access key. I'm not going to show you my password. So if you have an AWS account, you can sign in and create an access key for yourself. Let's check how many minutes we have more, 22 minutes. So we have to be fast about this. So I'm going to pause the video and sign in to my AWS account and create an access key. As you can see, guys, my AWS is extremely slow. I think my internet is bad and we are running out of time. It's just 11 minutes left. Oh my God. All right, guys, I just finished configuring my AWS access keys. We are going to have to rush this because we are running out of time. My network was bad, so that's why it took so long to actually create the access keys. So we just have 7 minutes left to complete this project. Uh, so what's left to do? Um, we are going to, you know, list the buckets. We actually try to check the contents of the buckets. You need to check the access control for this bucket to see. To do this, we are going to enter AWS S3 dot S3 API. Okay, I already did it before. So this is the bucket name that we figured out. You can actually check. That's the bucket name we figured out. Um, so let's see what we can get. So this is it. So now time to read the files from the bucket. And to do this, we are going to say AWS S3. So we want to list the bucket right now. S3 slash mock set dash lab dash resources. So we are going to use the recursive option. So we just listed the contents of, you know, the S3 bucket. And as you can see, these are the files we saw initially that we tried to download. This is the avatar of the profile, and this is the secret. So this is what we are actually after, the secret. And that secret will contain the flag for this particular question. So let's quickly do that. Let's quickly do that. We'll say AWS S3. So we are going to copy it. So we are going to copy it to a file called secret text. We're going to copy the content of this secret text into our own directory that says secret text. No, rather into our desktop. We copy this secret text into our desktop. So let's do that. How many minutes do we have left? Just 3 minutes. Ah, will this be fast? Will this be fast? We just downloaded it. So let's CD into our desktop. Let's change directly to our desktop, and we'll use mousepad to actually open the secret.txt. So this is the flag. We just got the answer to the question. So this is the final question. So let's quickly paste it in before we run out of time. So this is it. We submit. My network will allow me. Ah, okay. It's submitted. You can click finish. So that's it, guys. That's the question to the exam. We just completed it. And it says 84%. So why is it not 100? Well, I don't know. Uh, I don't know why it's not saying 100. Well, that's how you solve this particular exam. 84% is still pretty good. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe to this video, and you can share it with your friends as well. Help me build my channel. Thank you. Bye, guys.